Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today we are going to work on comparing capacity in the standard system using less than, greater than, or equal to. Less than, greater than, or equal to. Now the key is, I can't compare 73 cups with 119 quarts because I need them to be in the same measurement. I need them to be both cups or both quarts. So that's what we're going to talk about briefly today. So let's look at an example problem. 25 pints, either less than, greater than, or equal to 13 quarts. 25 pints, less than, greater than, or equal to 13 quarts. So now, we have to decide, are we going to change the number of pints to quarts or the number of quarts to pints? So Liam, he was Team Shaked It. Liam, do you want to change 25 pints to see how many quarts that is? Or 13 quarts to see how many pints that is?
How many pints that is?
So we're going to change to 13 quarts. All right. So we need to know 13 quarts equals this many pints. We got to figure that out. So we're going from something bigger. Quarts are bigger than pints, right? Okay. So we're going, now this is cool if you watch. We're going from bigger to smaller. If you go from a bigger unit like quarts to something smaller like pints, that's going to tell you multiply. So we're going to multiply 13 times the number of pints in 1 quart is going to equal the total number of pints. So, Liam, how many pints are in 1 quart? 2. And so 13 times 2 is what, Liam? Say 26. 26. So 13 quarts equals 26 pints. So Liam, less than, greater than, or equal to?
Greater than.
Good, less than. 25 pints is less than 13 quarts because we know 13 quarts is equal to 26 pints. We changed these so that they were both pints. So I know 13 quarts is the same as 26 pints. We went from quarts to pints, from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. That means we multiply. Now, a trick also is, if you're going from pints to quarts, you're going to divide. A smaller unit to a bigger unit, you divide. So if you just remember the hand signals, if you're going from quarts to pints, because pints are smaller than quarts, you multiply. If you're going from pints to quarts, that's like a little division sign there, people. Little division sign there, people.
And his head is the dot.
And my head is the dot. All right, so let's look at 65 quarts and 32 gallons. And then we have to, well, we don't. We have to call on Jacob J.
Yay!
Jacob J. Do you want to change the quarts to gallons or the gallons to quarts?
Gallons to quarts.
Gallons to quarts. So we're going to take 32 gallons and we're going to see how many quarts. Why? Because that's what he picked. You can do it either way. You can change the number of quarts to gallons or the number of gallons to quarts. Now, which is bigger? Jacob J? Is the gallons bigger or quarts bigger?
Gallons.
Gallons are bigger. So we're going from gallons to quarts. So we're multiplying. So we're going to multiply 32 times what, Jacob J? Shh. Don't yell at him.
4.
4. Why 4, Jacob J?
Because there are 4 quarts in a gallon.
There are 4 quarts in each and every gallon. 4 quarts in each and every gallon. So that's why we're multiplying by 4. And Jacob J is just about to tell me what 32 times 4 is. Don't tell him. He's going to get it. No pressure, but everyone's watching.
This is a game show.
What?
98.
98. Does not seem right.
No. This is a game show.
32 times 4.
Can I help him?
Shh.
$128.
128. Once we write that, we're comparing quarts to quarts, and then less than, greater than, or equal to is very simple. So which is greater, 65 quarts or 125 quarts? Jacob J? 28, good. I said 125.
It's supposed to be down to you about forgetting the T, so I might as well put it before she goes crazy.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better. It's true.
No, sleep, chill. Brooklyn, be quiet. You hate that?
What?
You don't hate that. You love
She
it.
said that she's hated. I don't know why, but she did.
Not by me.
He said it's not right.
We have 15 gallons. We need to know if it's less than, greater than, or equal to 120 pints. And my young friend Ari's going to help us. So Ari, we can change gallons to pints or pints to gallons. What would you like to do? Gallons to pints. So we're going to take 15 gallons equals how many pints? Okay, are we going bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? Bigger to smaller, because gallons are bigger than pints. Gallons to pints. So we're going to multiply 15 times what? 15 times what, Ari? Just because he said it doesn't make it right. How many pints are in 1 gallon? You can count them on that thing that you glued in your journal yesterday. How many pints are in 1 gallon? Say again? 8. Look in here. Pints. Pint. That's where the 8 came from. Ari is about to tell me what 15 times 8 is. Shh. Let her work it, folks. Don't bother her. 120.
What? Yeah, it's fun.
So 15 gallons equals 120 pints.
Equal.
These are equal. So Ari, what goes in the circle? Equal sign. Man, y'all are good at this. Well, I don't know about Essien, but the rest of you are good at it.
Essien's great.
How do you know?
You got an A on your roll? I get an A on your roll.
Okay, he made A honor roll because he paid me $27.48 to give him an A in math.
Well, now that's on you, Essien. I'd rather do the one.
Let's try.
Dang it.
84 cups. 84 cups. And 40 pints. And let's call on Essien. See, I didn't make that up. Look. It says Essien.
Oh my God.
Team shaking.
You chose it.
Team
it chose
shake.
4 people and then you choose one.
Shake, team shake. I chose Essien. All right, Essien. Do you want to change the number of cups to pints or the number of pints to cups? Pints to cups. So we have 40 pints equals blank cups. And so you're going to have 40. Which is bigger, pints or cups?
Pint cups.
Pints. We're going from pints to cups. Multiply. 40 times what? 2.
What?
And 40 times 2 is? 80. So 40 pints equals 80 cups. Which is greater, 84 cups or 80 cups? 84 cups. Boom! Shakalaka! This is easy.
God bless.
You know what? You're about to have an assignment in just a few minutes over this exact thing. 9 questions. Should be an easy one. Hundo. Let's do one more.
2 more, please. I want to do it. I think we should have extra homework tonight. No! I want homework. Everyone in the class. I want homework. We should have extra. Let's do all our extra homework. I know. You guys have to be extra. You're extra homework. Thank you, Marilyn.
Noah! We are comparing less than, greater than, or equal to 63 cups and 27 pints. Noah, would you like to change the cups to pints or the pints to cups? Cups to pints. So we have 63 cups equals blank pints. Which is bigger, cups or pints? Pints. So we're going from cups to pints, which means we divide. So we're going to do 63 divided by how many cups in 1 pint? 2. 63 divided by 2. And if we do 63 divided by 2, got that backwards. 63 divided by 2. Noah, how many times is 2 going to 6? 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract, I get 0, bring down my 3. How many times is 2 going to 3? One. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract, I get a remainder of 1, or 31 and 1/2. So 63 cups equals 31 and 1/2 pints. 31 and 1/2 pints. So here would be 31 and 1/2 pints is equal to 63 cups. So which is bigger, Noah, 63 cups or 27 pints? How many? 27 pints is not. Because 63 cups equals 31 and 1/2 pints.
You literally just went through this.
Shh. So that would make
Look at it.
this one greater.
Look at it. Look at it. Now get to do the 9 questions. Boom, shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. Peace out. God bless. Love you. Do something kind today. Subscribe.